Where you at? You at home?
I'm at home. I'll be there soon. All right, let's get started. First question, Jonathan Fagan.
Ooh.
Hey, Russ, good to see you again.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what you've had to go through to be able to be there with the team now? Did you have symptoms, and how are you in terms of your fitness and conditioning after everything?
Well, first of all, just kind of thankful and blessed just to be healthier, to be able to go out and compete again. But just quarantining, man. Been at home, trying to be productive. Obviously not able to get on the basketball floor, but finding ways to kind of stay active, do as much conditioning I can probably do. But as far as that, we'll see once I get out there. But that's the last thing that I worry about, honestly, because before I had the quarantine, I was in pretty good shape. So I should be all right.
Thank you.
Christy Rican.
Russ, how eager are you to get back on the court with your teammates and get back to playing after such a long layoff?
Man, very eager. I'd be lying if I wouldn't say I was. Just being home and being by myself for such a long period of time, away from my family and my teammates and the organization. So I'm definitely excited to kind of get back on there on the floor and get things rolling.
Tim McMahon.
Hey Russ, a couple things. One, Mike said he's basically going to leave it up to you as far as whether you want to go in Friday's scrimmage. I know you haven't practiced yet, but do you have a feel for that yet, for whether that's something you want to do or if you'd prefer to wait?
Honestly, Tim, I don't have a fear if I can make a layup at this point. let me. I gotta start there first. Once I start there, then I'll work my way from there.
All right, and the other thing, obviously, you've been vocal with the Black Lives Matter movement, and I know you were very involved in the protest out in LA. The question I have for you is, what do you want as far as the owners in your league? What kind of support are you looking for from owners? What can they do to help you guys with that movement?
I believe the owners play a huge part, obviously owning the teams and saying, obviously knowing our league is predominantly Black league. I think it's important that our owners, number one, understand all the social injustice that goes on in today's society, how it impacts each one of our communities, where we grew up, understand how meaningful it is for them to be able to show their support, not just for our team, but for the Black communities, because I believe it goes a long way for players like myself in this league to know that you have owners and people that you kind of work for, that you play for on your side, and understand how important it is to be able to represent the Black community.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Next question, Rachel Nichols.
You've been on different teams with different chemistry. Every team's different, right? What do you expect? How do you expect the Rockets, this team, to be affected by being in this kind of crucible of being all together for 3 months like this?
I think it's going to be very, very vital for us to be able to bond and stay very close-knit, because times like this, I think it kind of only allows you to be able to come closer or grow apart. And I think that we're such a good place from what I heard from not being here. My job is to come in and just fit along right when everything else is going perfectly fine. So.
Next question, Brian Smith.
Hey Russ, you're one of the biggest names in the NBA that's dealt with the coronavirus personally. What would you like fans, just everyday people, to know about the virus in terms of awareness, wearing a mask, how seriously they need to take this thing?
I'm not a doctor nor a specialist, but I do know that it's definitely something to take very seriously, to understand wearing a mask can be between life or death, honestly. I think, obviously, I'm a name that people know and see it pops up on the screen and show they care. But my thing is, there are people dying from this this virus, each and every day. And it's something that we all need to take very, very seriously because some of our loved ones could lose our loved ones, or some people that's close to us, our family. So it's something that I keep saying to my family, my friends, my close group of people to take it very seriously. So,
Thank you.
Kaylee Griffin.
Hey, Russell. Good to see you. You have a pretty special shirt on. Your brand partnered with the MBPA to make these shirts happen. Can you tell us a little bit about what went into that process and how it's all come out?
Yeah, the league wanted to do something, and the MBPA wanted to do something special for our players, and whether it's through shirts or any other way. And obviously, I'm lucky enough to have my own brand out of the gift, and I wanted to be able to, number one, show just my respects, my gratitude towards the families, obviously on the front of the shirt, but there are obviously names that are not on it that we couldn't put every single name on it, but then on the back, I wanted to be able to give our guys in the league a message that they weren't allowed to be able to obviously put on their jersey, but some of the messages that they did want, that I did know about internally. I just want to give guys another way to speak and use their voice without actually talking. So it's something that at least I'm personally most proud of that I've done thus far with my brand, especially something that I plan to obviously just take action is any way that I can and find ways to be able to continue to make sure our voices are heard and we find ways to make change and get justice for a lot of these people on the front of the shirt and obviously names that are not here as well.
We'll take two more. Adam Spolin.
Hey, Russell, can you say when you first registered your positive test and did you show any symptoms?
No, I didn't. I was just at home. The only thing I probably had was like a stuffy nose, but that was it.
And last question, Mark Berman.
Russ, can you tell us from what you think and all your experience, how long it'll take you to get to where you want to get to be like you are 100% shape-wise, playing-wise, all that?
I don't know. I'll take one day at a time. That's all I can do. Just be thankful and blessed to be able to go back on the floor and compete. And I'll take one day at a time. And when I'm back 100%, you will know.
Thank you, Russell.